Hi, Coraly. Nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to
Dr.
meet
B.
you.
Coming in today for posture assessment, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll run through a few things. I just want to get a sense of where your posture's at. I obviously can take a look at you right now and see, right now it's not so bad. Are you sitting up a little straighter for me, perhaps?
I am.
Yeah, okay. So I want you to just take a couple breaths, close your eyes, and just sort of settle into your more comfortable position, something that feels natural. Okay. So yeah, definitely a little forward lean. It's not too bad. It's not the worst I've ever seen, that's for sure. But we do have the shoulder point slightly in front of the neck, which is, again, very normal for this day and age. Are you a desk worker?
Yeah.
Okay, how many hours are you sitting at a desk?
40.
40 hours a week. And then what's your desk setup like? Do you have a couple screens?
I have multiple screens. I do have it set up ergonomically, but
Okay.
I still find myself hunching.
Yeah. What about your keyboard? I find this is the most important thing. Do you have a separate keyboard that's like a little
it's,
higher?
It's a separate one,
Okay.
but it pulls out, so I'm...
Yeah, that's good. Honestly, like I said, not the worst I've ever seen. You're actually not too hunched. So I'm just gonna feel a couple things here. Neck is really tight, like a rock. Oh my goodness. Does that feel sore?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's really tight. Oh, not as tight as your shoulders though. You are definitely tense. I want to come around the back. Yeah, that tender.
Yeah.
And I'm not even really pushing very hard, but you're really, really tight, especially on this right side. Are you right-handed?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just looking at. The nice thing is you're relatively even. Right side is just a little bit higher, but it's not too bad. Okay. Relax for me. I'm gonna move shoulders a little bit. Just relax. Let me get the weight. Yeah, there you go. So you see when we go up like this and we come back, you open up a little, and then when you go forward like this, you're really compensating with like the shoulders coming forward as opposed to just the joint doing that movement. Okay, relax that side. We're gonna do the same thing over here. Oops, we had a pop there. Just relax. Give me your weight. Try to let me make the movements. I got you. So more crepitus on this left side. Any pain when I do that?
A little bit.
Is it here or in here?
Up on my shoulder.
Up here. Yeah. Okay. And go up. So you feel that this is like popping right there? You feel that? Okay, relax. So that means that something's out of place and it's not happy. I didn't feel that on this side though. You're getting probably more natural movement on this side since it's your dominant hand, possibly meaning that you're like getting those crunchies and crepituses out just with movement. Okay, I'm gonna feel the neck. And I want you to take this ear to this shoulder, please. Okay, and I want you to do the same thing on the other side. Range of motion's pretty low. That's that tightness. Can you turn the chin this way? Okay, and the other way. So yeah, more range of motion on the right side for sure. So come back to the right side again. So, you're getting to about here. Go back to the left side, like way up here. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So definitely want to loosen up this left side, although your right side is actually feels a little bit more tense. It has more mobility. Okay. I want to test your reflexes. So up like this, and this, I need you to give me all the weight. There you go, yes. See? When we get it to go make a funny motion. There we go. Just look straight ahead for me. All right. You will do the knees. Feeling for the tendon. Nice. And you've got really nice, gentle reflexes. Do a little scrape. Okay. I'll sanitize my hands. It smells a little bit like lavender. Hopefully you don't mind that smell too much.
Smell.
Okay. And now all your weight. 1, 2, 3, clench your teeth. 1, 2, 3. There you go. It's not as reactive on this side, honestly. There we go. Okay. I'm going to have you put your head in a hole and go face down, okay?
Okay.
All right, got you laying down. So now I can see the shoulder blades are really uneven. So you feeling for the bone here. You actually are splaying outwards. So a lot of people have kind of different height of shoulder blades. Your shoulder blades are relatively the same height. I'll mark that. It's just that you're a little bit tilted. So first, I always like to check the skin, just making sure that there's not anything obvious like bruising or definitely a bit of that kyphosis swelling. Again, super common. Pretty much everybody who comes in here has it. Sounds scary, but it's just leaning forward essentially. Okay. Any back injuries?
No.
Okay, great. So we'll do some measuring. You feel a little mark just using a skin safe mark here. And I'm gonna mark the bottom of the shoulder blade on each side. And then measure it. We'll actually do the top of the shoulder blade as well. The shoulder point, rather. So they kind of have these little curves like this. Let's see, side to side. One more time. It's not that different, honestly. So that's good. Okay. And measure your shoulder point to your elbow point. So tell us if the shoulder's sitting too high. So yeah, we've got a higher shoulder here. I'm gonna stretch you a little bit. So stretching, especially in this head and neck area, is gonna be like super intense. So let me know if anything hurts. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of push and pull on you a little bit. So loosening up this trapezius muscle. So when I do this one, it wants to just like spring right back into place. And when I do this one, it's a little bit more open to resetting. More stretching. Kind of a mix of like Thai therapy. So Thai therapy would do like a decent amount of stretching. Let me know if anything hurts though, but I need you to relax for me the best you can because you're fighting against me right now. Gently pulling the shoulder blade. How's that on your shoulder here?
That's fine.
Okay. I'm going to come out this way. Focusing more on this left side for now, I do feel like the right side has a little bit more mobility just because it is your dominant. This left side is just really, really stiff. These tiny little clicks, I'm really just trying to wake up the muscles. Get the muscle fibers to relax. That one's real tight. Okay, I'm gonna need to do an adjustment here. So, let's see. I want to count which vertebrae that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do two things before I make the adjustment on T5. Little vibration, again loosening up the muscles. And then warming it up. I'm gonna stick an elbow here, okay? You let me know if it's too much. I feel like you can probably take a lot, but don't be uncomfortable. All right. I want you to take a nice deep breath in. And on the out, you're going to feel a little impulse. Good. Nice. Better. Wasn't too bad before, but I think that's a little bit better. I always like to warn that you're not going to feel better in one session. It's not magic. It's about training the body to be in a different position. I'm going to drop your head. It's going to be feel a little funny, but I want you to just go down a little bit more. And yeah, you might need to scoot up. So let the blood rush just a little bit. And I'm gonna make one adjustment on the neck. So I need you to let me have all the weight, like it's gonna feel funny. Just relax into my hand, okay? And I'm gonna pull you this way and stretch you this way. I know you're not giving me your whole, your head's heavier than that. There you go. Okay, and now stretch you that way. Okay. You ready for an adjustment? Mm-hmm. Okay. Just relax, relax, relax. Breathe in and out. Yeah, nice. Okay. I'll lift you back up here. Is that all right? You need to come forward a little here. Try that. Mm-hmm. That better? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have any issues with, this is just like unscented lotion? Okay. I'm focusing mostly on the shoulder blade area. That is where you're the tightest. I'm assuming you feel like, do you get pains in this area? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, because you're super duper tight. I mean, I probably could step on your back and you'd still stay relatively stable. Working out the fascia. That little pen click again. Let's do a bit of scalp work. So your spinal nerves lead straight up into your head, straight into the cranial nerves, and they can also get really, really tight right in here. The name of the game with you is tension. You're just carrying a lot of tension. I honestly think Your posture's not that bad, all things considered. Your desk setup sounds like it's pretty good. I think it's really like your tense muscles that are pulling, making it hard for you to like pull back the spine. Like, I think if you could just relax your shoulders, they would drop down the back quite a bit more, which is what we want. We want the shoulder blades to kind of drop down the back and keep our spine aligned and straight. Just checking in because I am going to get a little bit intense in a pretty sensitive area, so please, please, please stop me if it's too much.
Okay.
Really gentle. Reassessing the spine every time. I'm gonna work a bit on the mid back. Just gonna rock you. Never running this on the spine itself, just on the side. Encouraging some lymphatic drainage out of these muscles. These really tight muscles. I've got a lot of like lactic acid built up here. Let's get that out. Checking lung capacity on both sides. Watching as the breath goes up and down. Try and get a little bit more lung capacity. All right, last adjustment. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Okay, a little bit. Definitely seeing a bit of improvement. The levels of the shoulders. Checking some reflexes. We don't want to see much of a reaction here. If the body's jumping, that's not good. Okay. I'm going to cover you up. And we'll do some final stretch. Coraly, I'm going to leave you just to get dressed and meet me out front, and I want to schedule at least another 2 sessions. You need these really gentle, kind of like almost massage, but still with the adjustments and some measuring and making sure that we're actually making changes in the musculature. But I honestly think it's just tension. I don't think that you're super duper out of alignment. I think you're just really, really tense, okay? So I'll let you here to get dressed and I'll meet you out front.